Stand by camera 10. You're up.
It's a shopping mall that never closes and comes right into your living room. A $3.5 billion a year business that's revolutionized television retailing.
The gray is done in a 50-50 poly cotton.
Tonight, I go behind closed doors and on camera myself at QVC, a global giant fed by millions of viewers, thousands of employees, and tons of merchandise.
Would you believe $78 million of property here?
In terms of revenue, it's the fourth largest television network, headquartered in the unlikely area of rural Westchester, Pennsylvania, outside Philadelphia. The letters QVC, standing for quality, value, and convenience, mark the entrance to the 80-acre site, which is part TV production studio, part merchandise mart. Rob Cadigan is Executive Vice President for QVC.
It's a thrill because we're not living by ratings, we're living by phone calls. So if you and I have an idea right now and we put it on the air, if that phone rings, we know our idea was good or not. And that's a totally different way of doing television.
I present myself with my food today, not with my films.
It may be a different approach to television, but QVC is not lacking star power.
The Delta's dress is brand new. We're going to be talking about it. You're welcome to do a spin. Go for it. Right. It's a brand new dress if you want to know about it.
Some of Hollywood's biggest names make appearances to pitch their products on the network that has mastered the art of selling.
Yes, this is Mr. Cosby sitting on the floor. How embarrassing, but welcome,
no, this
sir.
is not embarrassing. This is the way people play this game.
Behind the closed doors of this sprawling facility are the inner workings of a complex business that began with a simple concept.
Live via satellite, this is QVC.
That viewers would turn into customers if they saw something they liked for sale on television.
You know, shopping from the privacy and the comfort of your own home is the new and easy way to shop in America.
A lot of people say, well, you know, I got in on the ground floor of a new company, and you grow pretty quickly. But how many people can say they not only got in on the ground floor of a new company, but a whole new industry?
An industry that merges television, retailing, and marketing all under one roof.
This is the main stage, the nerve center of QVC's studio operation. Here they broadcast live every minute of every day, 364 days a year. The only day off? Christmas. How many cameras are in this place?
Just about 36 cameras are in this studio alone. Almost all of them are robotic, controlled from the control room by a little joystick, just like a huge video game.
What is your electric bill around here?
Well, I can give you a sense that our light bulb bill alone last year was over $150,000.
QVC has 22 on-air hosts handling round-the-clock programming. They typically work an 8-hour shift, 4 hours researching the products.
Okay, I kind of like the color of raw meat. Just kidding.
And 4 non-stop hours on the air.
We do get a chance in a 30-second commercial here and there to take a little sip of water, take a quick drink, but you don't get a chance to do anything else but just take that little sip of water.
The sell is soft but persistent.
$19.73 for all 4 of these. This is the set of 4 instant light wireless waterproof lanterns.
Hosts talk live to callers.
Enjoy yourself and take care. Have a good weekend. Bye.
Frequently updating how something is selling or if it's selling out.
In fact, it just sold out, Sherry.
Well, the Dan Marino autograph football has now sold out.
A subtle nudge to get you off the couch and on the phone.
Look at the beautiful colors that are behind me. Those are the colors we are offering.
Before joining QVC more than 10 years ago, Mary Beth Rowe was a news anchor where everything she read on air was scripted. At QVC, nothing is scripted.
And all of a sudden, it's coming out of your head for hours at a time.
It doesn't get much better than this. It is absolutely gorgeous.
I used to sit down and read a thesaurus so I could figure out how many different ways to say beautiful. Well, then I came up with elegant and classy and sophisticated.
They look fabulous. Every part of it is exquisite. Absolutely gorgeous.
And sometimes it's the same basic product for 4 solid hours. You can't say the word beautiful 500 times. It gets boring.
Hey, girl.
How are you?
How are you?
Great to have you back.
Thank you.
QVC's comfy down-home marketing strategy extends to the massive main stage. a permanent 8,000 square foot set designed like a real home, complete with a living room, bedrooms, garage, and 2 kitchens. There's also an enormous prep kitchen backstage where food stylists whet your appetite for what's being sold.
Are you a Cook's Essentials lover?
Yes, definitely.
You are.
You have to see steam. You have to see meats that are cooked properly. You have to see vegetables that are done right. You have to see cakes coming out of what it may be. You have to see non-stick equipment working the way it's supposed to. So as a stylist, we have to create food that looks good, create an interest in the food, and demonstrate the products correctly.
Direct from the manufacturer to you, and look at everything you get in this set. Whether you
QVC is in 75 million American homes. But unlike the commercial networks, watching isn't enough.
Yes, it was $140.50. This is the lifeline of QVC. They call it the Order Entry Arena, one of 6 phone centers worldwide. QVC operators have the ability to handle more than 100,000 calls an hour. That translates to 3 to 4 calls per second.
Do you have the item number for those, please? And here they are. They're the Thomas set of 12, correct? Do you have the order number, please?
Your name, please? I'm going to see if I can get it for you.
The goal here? To answer calls within a ring and a half. The strategy? There's no waiting time if you've got the impulse to buy.
You have a 15.5-inch faceted flexible snake necklace.
Down the hall, QVC has more than 100 buyers constantly searching for the right stuff to sell.
Yes, it's the bakeware set.
Because QVC sells 24 hours a day, buyers have to come up with more than 1,600 items a week. QVC's product mix includes items from major manufacturers as well as small specialty entrepreneurs like Jerry Grobman, an inventor and manufacturer.
I love you. Te amo.
That's great.
She created a doll that speaks English and several other languages.
¿Cuál es tu nombre?
Today, Jerry's dropping off some sample dolls, hoping to get her product picked up.
You know, they all come with accessories, little fuzzy bags and knapsacks, and Lizzie comes with a little dog.
Only 8 weeks after that meeting, Jerry was on the air. Her dolls, all 2,000 of them, sold out in minutes. If all goes well, Jerry could become one of a growing number of entrepreneurs to become millionaires, thanks to QVC.
I do need to tell you that Lizzie, our Spanish-speaking doll, has sold out.
Give me a couple success stories.
Ron and Margie Kaufman from Chesapeake Bay Gourmet created these crab cakes down in Baltimore, Maryland. We put them on a national stage, and to date they've sold over 5 million crab cakes.
This is a good eating opportunity for everybody. There is nothing that says Maryland more than fresh lump crab cakes.
So how did you two come to QVC?
One of our employees had cable at home, watched QVC, encouraged us to do it, and we're certainly glad we did.
Is she still working for you?
Yes, she is.
Does she have a really good position in the company?
Yes, she does.
Did before and still does.
Those delicious Maryland crab cakes, they are sold out.
5 years and 5 million crab cakes later, Ron and Margie tripled their business, becoming millionaires.
Wow. I also made it because it's really, really good.
Crab cakes aside, the big 4 at QVC are clothing, cosmetics, electronics, and jewelry. Behind closed doors, each division has its own quality assurance specialist.
I don't know if it's happening in the factory or it's the fabric itself.
Customer won't be satisfied with it.
Even the boxes are tested, shaken, and dropped time after time to simulate the worst delivery conditions. Despite the punishment, this stereo passed with flying colors.
Hi, I'm Lynn Tucker, and this is the Today Special Value.
As for pricing, you'll pay about the same for QVC products as you would in a regular store. Merchandise ranges from a low of about $15 for makeup to nearly $4 million for this mansion. Each sale in this well-oiled marketing machine is tracked from the phone banks to the control room, where it's instantly updated. When something sells, it sells fast.
Has sold out. So what does a good product make per minute?
Oh my gosh, we've had products that can do easily $10,000, $20,000, $30,000
A minute.
A minute.
But where does QVC keep it all? Next, I go behind closed doors into a monstrous warehouse you just have to see to believe. And I go on the air to find out what it's like to sell your product on QVC.
Behind Closed Doors will continue in a moment here on A&E. Behind Closed Doors with Joan Lunden continues here on A&E.
All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and wrap up on
Once solely an American success story, QVC television has gone global. In addition to reaching 75 million American homes,
this is incredible. This is so powerful. Yeah.
QVC is also seen in 54 million foreign homes. England, Germany, Mexico, and soon Japan will get QVC. It has become the world's largest television retailer. And massive sales means massive storage and distribution. The scale is so huge that I wanted to see what a warehouse full of merchandise looks like. So QVC flew me to Lancaster, Pennsylvania to check out the one closest to their headquarters. Finding the warehouse is easy. Follow just about any big rig, and chances are it's headed here. Inside these doors, an astonishing sight.
Nice one. Let me show it to you.
I'm in the heart of one of QVC's 6 worldwide distribution centers. These warehouses share a combined floor space of over 3 million square feet. That's roughly the size of 48 football fields.
Here, merchandise is received, labeled and barcoded, stacked and stored. Everything is computerized, so the product is reserved the instant a customer calls.
Thanks for shopping QVC. Bye-bye.
It's then pulled, packaged, and shipped, usually within 48 hours.
How many products do you have inside the warehouse here?
Right today, probably about 50,000 SKUs, different types of items. From jewelry to apparel to electronics.
So on an average day, how many orders do you ship out?
Average day right now is about 87,000 orders.
And what's the absolute most you've ever done?
262,000 orders.
In one day?
Yes.
Four miles of conveyor belts run through here, where as many as 1,300 people work. Forklift operators zoom around and go up as high as 30 feet to retrieve merchandise. After operating a giant crane at the New York subway, I thought this would be easy, but it's not.
Straight. Okay, how can I straighten myself out? Which way? Which way? This way. Whoa! How do I go the other way? Okay. Whoa! Brake, 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 brake,
okay,
brake.
hold it, hold it, hold it.
How do I stop? How do I stop?
There you go.
Okay.
Just take your hand off the steering.
Don't tear up my warehouse.
This one here is a brake.
So that's the brake? Can I go up?
Yep, you can go up.
I feel like we're gonna fall over.
There you go.
All right, now I got us going. Okay, okay. Got a learning curve, okay? It's got a learning curve.
After trying my hand at driving, it was time to take a shot at selling on QVC. So it's back to the studio where they're prepping for my book selling segment.
I see my book is over on that set. I like that. You can just keep it out there wherever.
Films just stand out in a crowd.
But there's something going on everywhere. There are people selling off different sets. You have to be careful where you walk.
Absolutely, and even though it's low-key on the air, it is frenetic back here.
Great. Thank you.
Behind closed doors, 2 control rooms buzz without let-up.
All right, sneak your music, Vinny. Or
Because it's a round-the-clock operation, QVC is run with military precision on military time. To avoid confusing AM with PM, systems are set up on a 24-hour clock. 1500, 3 p.m.
roll seat. Set's clear.
While one item is being shown on the air, others are continually being prepared backstage. To keep track of all the products, each is given its own ID number.
It's J39864, and it's available online today while supplies last.
There are 2 of each item. One goes into a blue box in Product Central near the stage to be demonstrated on the set. The other is photographed. If you've ever wondered why the products always look so perfect, it's because each item is carefully lit and shot ahead of time and stored electronically, so it can be shown on the screen whenever it's needed. With the clock ticking, products are stacked in order backstage, so each host can be hands-on with the items before airtime. The strategy? The better they know the item, the better they can sell it.
You have to come in and look at every product, every one.
In a 4-hour show, it could be 40 to 50 products, sometimes 10 to 12 products per hour.
And I have to know each one, know how to demonstrate each one, know the features and benefits of each one.
We got some burgers on here for you too. Okay.
Know the warranties of each one, know all of that.
That's a party of 6 or 8 or 10.
Yeah, 100%.
Hey, Joan.
Hello. Hey, how are you?
Behind these doors, a production meeting is in progress as producers, directors, and support staff go over the upcoming shift, which includes my appearance.
I can let her know which camera she's going to be on.
Okay.
It'll be easier.
Would that be helpful to have somebody cue you in your ear?
I can just follow the light on the camera.
15:30, 3:30 p.m. Makeup and a quick visit with the host, Bob Bowersox.
I want people to touch you in terms of why you wrote the book.
About 7 minutes to airtime.
The next cell is Joan Lunden.
Coming up next, Bob Bowersox is standing by with a very special guest to our studios, Joan Lunden, who's bringing us a wonderful book. So please make sure and stay tuned. Back to you, Bob.
Thanks a lot, Lisa. And folks, Holiday Afternoons continues now with a guest I have been dying to meet.
While Bob and I are on the air in the living room, only a few feet away, a live camera shoots close-ups of my book. A crew member turns to specific pages while we talk and take viewer calls.
Well, let's say hello to a couple of folks. First,
Oh,
Nancy in Washington. Say hello to Joan Lunden, Nancy.
In the control room, a producer keeps a close eye on sales.
Close to 2,000 have been ordered today.
Information Bob repeats the instant he hears it in his hidden earpiece.
Close to 2,000 have been ordered.
Thank her. And
2,000
goodbye.
people you're going to help, Joan, like you helped me.
It's a great book. If you ever get a chance to come back, I would love to.
In 8 minutes, it's all over. Just past the cameras, I can see that the next segment is being set up on another stage as the fine-tuned machine called QVC keeps selling.
Wear it with the turtleneck now.
An incredible price.
And selling.
Fit-wise, size-wise.
And selling.
Today and today only. Get it now. Thank you.
I'd like to extend my personal thanks to all those who helped us gain unprecedented access to make this show possible. Please join us next time when once again we go behind closed doors. For A&E, I'm Joan Lunden.